This is Ai Johnson from Feng Shui India Consulting. Okay, so today I just want to talk about a basic Feng Shui philosophy, Yin and Yang. I think some of you already know about Yin and Yang theory, but let's review because it's a very important theory. So I think you have ever seen this kind of symbol. Let me show you. This, I think you've seen this symbol. It's called Tai Chi, Yin and Yang. So in Feng Shui, we use this theory, Yin and Yang. So Yin is this falling energy, this dark part, falling energy. And a Yang is this raising energy, uplifting, upgrowing energy, white part. And Yin and Yang, and each of them has a small dot inside. What that means is, so this is Yin, the black part, falling energy, has a little bit of Yang energy. The same way, so this uplifting Yang energy, this white part, has a little bit black Yin energy. So there's no perfect Yin and Yang. There's always a little bit Yang in Yin, a little bit in Yang. It's confusing, but you know what I mean. But then that's how things are making balance. You know, this is in harmony. So Feng Shui uses this Yin Yang theory. It's from Taoism. It's an ancient philosophy. And so basically what they teach us is there's always opposing energy, yin and yang, man and woman, light and shadow, life and death, you know, opposing energy are always existing in one set, and one cannot exist without the other. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. So we cannot live in too much yin or in too much yang. You always need to see the balance. And this balance can be seen in a house too, in interior design and exterior design, and actually everywhere, even in relationship, we see this. So this is yin and yang. So think, let's say if that's interior design, for example, dark, cold, and very feminine patterns, small patterns, and low ceiling, that can be yin design. And the yang design is like a bright, high ceiling, and vivid colors, a bold design, and you know, those are considered in yang category. But then if it's too much yang design or too much yin design, something is off. So we want to blend it and make it harmony. That's what basically interior designers do. Not all of them think they're using yin yang theory, but actually they're using it. Interestingly, yeah. And not only interior design, but also this yin and yang balance can be seen in people's relationship too. For example, like, you know, yin personality, yang personality. Yin personality is like very submissive and receptive and very quiet and not talkative, holding emotion, feminine, etc. The yang type of person is more like aggressive and active and talkative and communicative and expressive. Very opposing personalities. But we often see couples with these opposing personalities, and they're attracted to each other. That's very interesting. And then it's actually a good balance. Actually, my husband and me are like that too. But anyway, so we see this type of, opposing energy, yin and yang, in harmony. That's what we see every day, everywhere. And then these energy also can be categorized into 5 different elements, which is called 5 elements. I don't know if you've ever heard about it, but I can show you quickly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 elements. So it starts from wood, and then fire, and then earth, and metal, and water. Okay, so sorry, I wrote it in kanji. So it starts with wood. It's spring energy, uplifting. It's just right now, it's happening. It's uplifting and full of energy, growing energy. So it's spring. And then after that, summer is coming. It's a fire element. So wood, fire. Summer is coming soon in a few months. And it's the most energetic season. And our body is also, ready for it. It's warm weather, more active weather. So it's more energy. We are full of energy in the summer. And then fire to earth. Okay, so earth, unlike wood and fire, those 2 energies are uplifting and expanding energy. But earth energy is more like a grounding, stable, unmovable energy. And its season is fall or the late summer. So the energy, uplifting energy is going down, 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 and then earth energy. And then after that, metal energy comes. So deep in the soil, in the ground, metal, mineral is born, right? Yeah, so metal comes. And then metal energy is very condensed, unmovable, and more like focus and condense and cold and hard. And that's winter energy. Yeah. And then after that, little by little, it started going to water element energy, which is winter, and then flowing energy. And then after winter, spring comes. So it's like water nurture wood, wood burn fire, fire fertilize earth or soil, and earth create metal, metal create water. And then this is like cycle. It's a seasonal cycle. Spring, summer, fall, winter, and late fall, and then winter, and then spring comes, and it's keep coming, going cycle. It's called productive cycle. So when we are in this productive cycle, things move very smoothly. For example, when we are in now environment or nice house with nicely decorated house with Feng Shui, and so each elements are nicely placed, and the 5 elements are in a productive cycle, then we feel very comfortable. We want to stay there forever. In a relationship, also we feel the same way, because each person has these type too. We human can also be categorized into those 5 elements type. So when we are in productive cycle in relationship, we feel so comfortable. We feel like we are being ourselves, not forcing to be other person. Just be natural, and things smooth. Things goes so smoothly. Relationship goes smoothly. But things are not always like that. Life is not that easy. So there's another cycle called overcoming cycle or controlling cycle, which is like this. So it's totally opposite from productive cycle, you know. Do you see? I hope you could see. So wood actually observe the power of earth, and then earth or soil can dam the water, and then water extinguish fire, and a fire melt metal, and metal chop wood. So it's killing each other. So in this cycle, in this controlling cycle, either in an environment or a relationship, things don't go well. Things just difficult, you know, no matter how we make effort, it just don't go well. So Feng Shui, as a Feng Shui consultant, what we do is we see this yin and yang balance and also this 5-element cycle. We see imbalance or balance in the environment, in client's house or in design. And whenever we see any imbalance or something is off, then we suggest how to adjust and make it harmony. And then that can also be applied into client's relationship with partner or family. That's a basic theory. And then we can get into deeper theory, but this is just a whole idea. So what Feng Shui do is try to see the environment and evaluate the energy flow in the space. And when we see any unbalance flow is going on, we give solution. So the purpose of Feng Shui is, while you are minimizing the negative, bad energy in the space, maximize the good energy to welcome the good luck. Speaking of yin and yang, I just want to talk about my new home office. It's actually a multifunctional bedroom. I needed to create my home office in bedroom because I live in New York and it's so limited space. And my husband already has his own home office in the living room, and it's so hard for us to work together in the same space. So that's why I had to make my home office in a bedroom. But from Feng Shui perspective, of course, it's not ideal to have home office in a bedroom. That's why I'm actually still, it's ongoing project. You needed to separate the area with whatever dividing system. I love this hanging divider. It's not completely hiding, but it's enough to divide the space, divide the two opposing energy. So work area, it's yang energy because you work, you use your brain and you make money, so it's yang. But then sleeping area, the bed area, it's yin. You rest and recharge, relax. So that's yin energy. So yin and yang, but it's better to separate. It's totally opposite energy, and that's what I'm trying to make the balance right now. In this space, it's really, I really am, envy people who live in a different states. I mean, if you have much money and live in a great spacious condo, it's a different story. But my apartment is sort of big, but it's limited. It's a 1-bedroom. So anyway, so that's what I have to do, and that's what I've been working on. So it's always good to, I said the beginning, I said it's always, yin and yang has to be balanced in one set. But home office, when you have a home office, you have to be very careful. Bedroom is not the ideal place, but if that's the only choice, then try to divide the space. And there's a different solutions. I prefer this type of hanging panel because I can still see through and enjoy the view, you know, and then openness. I like openness. But you can also consider curtains or folding divider kind of thing. That's a, you know, it's a little bit different topic, but it's related. So that's all. Okay, so next time I'm gonna talk about a little more detail about 5 elements and apply that theory into relationship, and then also layout too. All right, so see you then. Bye bye.